Yes, folks, for I am he, the hunky chunky funky monkey. And today, Bleeding Cool are at it again, specifically Ray Fluke, or Fluke, however you want to pronounce it. The guy is going on a rant about a video that surfaced from 38 years ago, starring Jon Pertwee as the Doctor. It's a corporate training video, just giving a bit of information on what Zanussi were doing at the time with a 5-year warranty and stuff. And at the very end, he makes a joke, asking the woman to show her tits. That's it. She asked him a question about where Zanussi was. He says, "Show me your tits and I'll tell you." And the video ends. It's obviously a joke at the end of a corporate training video. And we know how these corporate training things are. Long and boring, so they'll inject bits of humour here and there just to lighten the mood, because you don't want to be sat in an office watching videos, watching presentations for God knows how long. You need a bit of levity, and that's all it was. But Mr. Fluke, whatever, don't care. He thinks that's symptomatic of why we need female Doctor for the next 50 years. And that it shows why we're all angry, toxic, misogynists, whatever. In his article, which he states is his opinion, and this is my opinion, mate, he states that there should be a moratorium on male Doctor for 50 years. And this one little joke proves why. He says that we're the type of people that review bomb Watchmen because it has a black female lead. Well, excuse me, pal, but I haven't seen Watchmen, the HBO series. I'm not going to either, because I'm not interested in it. I don't care who the lead is. It's just not a program I'm interested in. But I haven't review bombed it. I haven't said anything negative about it. I haven't said anything at all about it. But Mr. Fluke says that we're also the type of people that cried and whined because the Doctor became a female. Now, I do have a problem with the Doctor becoming female, in that nothing in the canon suggests it was possible. Yes, nothing suggested that it was not possible, but it was pretty much that the Time Lord or Time Lady continued on as that sex. There was nothing ever to say otherwise. Until the revival, starting with Christopher Eccleston. And it was the showrunners, Moffat, and whoever else, started seeding, making references that they're going to make it happen. it's ever happened before. We're going to make it happen now. That's just bad writing, really. That's fan fiction. Now, I'm not against time ladies. I'm not against a female time traveller at all. But why didn't you just reboot Romana? I mean, BBC had no problem doing the Sarah Jane adventures. So why not give Romana a spin-off? Can't do that. That would be too sensible. It's got to be the Doctor because you've got to trade on the Doctor's name. They want the plaudits and the clout that these franchises have. And so instead of, I don't know, creating a new character within that franchise and introducing them through the main character, they have to turn the main character into what they want. That's not a good thing. It's not. And that's what people have a problem with, is turning somebody into something they're not. And Mr. Fluke goes on to comment about Rorschach being racist, and people are whining because of that. People aren't whining because he's racist, people are whining because that is not in keeping with the character. That is not what the character was. From what I understand, anyway. I've not read the book, I've not watched the series. I watched the film, didn't think much of it. But, again, the main complaint seems to be this is not in keeping with the character. But apparently, I'm a toxic, woman-hating, racist, homophobic, whatever else you want to call me, because I don't like characters being suddenly altered to be something they're not. And Mr. Fluke goes on to make all these points about how we're all these things because, in his eyes, we don't like this program because it has a female in it, it has a person of colour in it, it has a homosexual in it, it has this in it, it has that in it, and you know what, Mr. Fluke? You're wrong. You are wrong. What Mr. Fluke doesn't say in his opinion piece, which, by the way, don't attack us for having our opinions, buddy. If you can put out your big opinions on your big website that you write for, saying, these people are this, and basically libeling us, mate, because that's what you're doing, is libel. And if you actually said a specific person is this, that, and that because they don't like this, your ass would be in court. But you get around it by saying, oh, these people, these unspecified people. And that, mate, is why you do not provide any evidence of such things. That is what you do not do, Mr. Fluke. You call us all these names, but you don't provide one single shred of evidence to back it up. Because you know the second you use anybody's post to say, this is proof that they're racist, that they're sexist, because they hate a program, you know your ass would be in court faster than Sonic on speed. That don't make much sense, but you know what I'm getting at. Now, Mr. Fluke, you cannot go around saying that in your opinion, oh, it's just my opinion, it's an opinion. You cannot go around saying these things. And the only reason you do it is to incite hatred, to get views and clicks, which you accuse us of doing. You accuse us of using this situation, this person, just to get clicks and views. And what are you doing, mate? Inciting hatred against a group of people who simply do not like bad writing. We don't like bad writing, therefore we must be racist. We must be misogynists. And you have to go back 38 years to find one joke from a corporate training video to prove why that is. To prove that we're all racists and misogynists and homophobes and ists and God knows what else you want to call us, mate. 38 years for one little joke at the end of a video to get your proof, your so-called proof that we are sexist. We're the toxic ones. We're the ones that lay out our arguments to say that character wouldn't act like that based on what we know. That event wouldn't happen because this shows that it's not possible. But you, Mr. Fluke, and all the people like you telling us that we are evil. We're evil. We're toxic. But you, Mr. Fluke, actually incite hatred towards us and provide no evidence to back it up. Provide no evidence to back up your claims. But we're the toxic ones. Really.